Come on in. Everybody's crying because they want my attention. Okay. Hey, everybody. Bella couldn't resist. I hear her coming. Oh, hey, Bella. So, without further ado, we got to get it popping. Where's my mouse? It's okay, boy. You can come in here with us. You can come in here with us. We got another baby boy, and he is a baby. Good morning, cousin. He is a baby, but we found him. I'm going to get into that. I said that yesterday, and I didn't, but I'm going to get into it after these messages. Let me go check on my boy.
It's for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
And I mean none. Yeah, come on in. Relax. Put your pajamas on. Get your coffee or your tea.
Let out your frustration. All this hurt that you have in. Please don't be racing. But be patient. Release it, let go and relax.
It's that type
There's
of
nothing
morning.
that you can do for things that's left in the past. So you can relax. Just relax. Just relax. Stop wasting your time. It's not like you can just rewind. Don't worry about people who mean harm to you, who only want to see you lose. Now you can let go of your stress. Chain up, now give it your best. Be blessed. And if this was your test, just know that you passed. Relax. Just relax. Just relax.
Where's your coffee?
Let out your frustration. All this hurt that you have in. Need some be racing. Release it, let go and relax. There's nothing that you can do for things that's left in the past. You should leave it so you can relax.
Yeah. Y'all relax. It's the Couch Chronicles in the morning. In the morning. What up, though? It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits, of course. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. In the holiday season, I'm usually on in the mornings, so you'll catch me on in the morning. But next year, I just told y'all, I'm thinking about starting Wednesdays in the mornings. So we're going to do regular time, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. But in the mornings, it's going to be, Wednesdays is going to be in the morning, so it's a little hot. Because I don't usually stream on Wednesdays, so. Y'all, if you hear crying in the background, trust me, I'm not abusing my babies. We have a new baby that, this is what I was going to tell y'all yesterday. Me and my wife, we was watching a movie. And this is a little bit about what I want to talk about today, about discernment. about you guys have been using your discernment and using your intuition this whole year, more so than ever, that it's going to really benefit you for next year. So we watching a movie. Mind you, the movie is on a loudspeaker. We got the surround sound going. Everything was loud. But I heard that. I heard crying. And I was like, baby, pause the movie. She was like, what? I said, baby, I hear crying. So she paused it, and she didn't hear nothing. I said, baby, I know I'm not tripping. I said, so I'm going to go. I said, let's. So maybe like 5 minutes went by, and I was like, babe, I said, you got to pause it. Like, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing crying. I said, somebody's crying out for me. She was like, somebody cried out to you. I was like, yes, baby. So we sitting there. And I said, well, baby, let me just go look out the window and see if I see anything. My blind ass didn't see shit. So I look out the window. I said, baby, can you please come look? Because I can't see if I see anything. So she came to the window. And she was like, baby, you was right. I said, no, I said, are you playing? She's like, no, you right. It's a puppy out there. And it looks like it's caught up. I said, I'm gonna go get it. She said, well, what if it bites you? I said, I don't care. I got dressed and I ran outside. And first, we were just gonna keep him outside because I was like, this isn't my dog. I don't know anything about him. What if he bites me? Oh, well, but what if I don't want him to harm any of my other fur babies? So my wife and I went out there to assess the situation, and lo and behold, he was caught up and he was hurt. So I was like, he's in this corner, and the way he was in the corner, he was hiding. It looked like he was hiding, but somebody had a leash around his neck to where if he got caught up on anything, it would have made it tighter. So, I didn't know if I could put my hand by his mouth yet, so I just waited. I went and I had a boy, y'all. So I went and heated up my dress because that's all I really had was extra clothes. I didn't have like extra blankets or nothing. So I went and heated up my dresses in the dryer. I went out there and I put them on him, and it seemed like he, appreciated it. My heart, I just couldn't leave him. I was just like, I couldn't stop thinking about him. So after I did that, my wife was like, if he's still there in the morning, take care of him in the morning. I said, okay. Mind you, I barely slept because I couldn't stop thinking about this hurt puppy that's in the backyard. So first thing in the morning, I go right out there. I warm up some more clothes and I take it out there. And I kept telling him, you can go to the garage because the garage is much warmer than you sitting in this corner. And then I just couldn't take it. So I picked him up and he let me. He put his body into my hands and let me scoop him up and take him to the garage. I took him to the garage. I laid down my dresses so he could lay on top of it. And I just sat there with him. And I was just talking, as if which I believe he could understand me. As if he could understand me. I was just talking. I was out there too long. My wife was like, babe, just bring him in. Just bring him in. I said, are you serious? Are you sure? She's like, yeah, just bring him in. I said, okay. So I brought him in. I washed him real good. And I took him to one of our home vets, like our people that raises dogs. And she assessed him, and his leg isn't broke, but it's spraying to the point where he's so uncomfortable. Everything is just uncomfortable for him. But he also might be uncomfortable because who knows if he was abused? Who knows what somebody did to him before I got him? Shut up, bro. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So it looks like somebody actually cared about him at one point. His nails was already clipped before. You know, he knows to go in the cage. We got him a cage to, you know, to cage train him. He's a German Shepherd. He's gonna be huge. His paws is like this big. He's so cute. And he's so smart. Like, you know, he's just in a lot of pain. And I want to do anything that I can't, like, and I'm not gonna lie. Financially, I'm not all the way there. But I will give my last to make sure that my fur babies are taken care of. I will make sure that my fur babies are taken care of before me. As long as I can wash my ass, as long as I got a shower and a roof over my head, I don't care too much about eating. I could fast. I don't care too much. I literally will miss a meal to make sure that my babies eat. Like, literally, I don't give a fuck. Because that's, I will miss a meal for you. So why wouldn't I miss a meal for my fur babies? So I've been looking into low-income veterinarians, and I think I found one that can actually, you know, do his x-rays. And, you know, I don't know if his spine is messed up, or because sometimes when I rub down his spine, he cries. But again, I don't know what somebody did to him before I got him. The way they had that thing around his neck, you could tell that he was, I don't know for sure. So if you're watching this and this dog belonged to you, he seems afraid. He didn't tell me out his mouth, but he just seems afraid. Not of me. Trust me. He don't seem afraid of me. Just of things. Like, at first it was the cage, and then when I show him the leash, it doesn't, you know, it's like maybe he was just not cared for the right way. Or maybe somebody didn't have enough to care for him. Or maybe they was homeless and they had him. I just knew that with those injuries, I didn't want him to be out there in the cold and limping around and vulnerable. Now, I'm going to foster him until somebody claims him. If nobody claims him, I will be keeping him. He deserves a good home. He deserves a home that's loving. I love all my fur babies. So, my cats, my dog, my birds, my bunny. Like, I love fur babies. I'm a Taurus. Taurus, if you're a Taurus that don't like fur babies, I don't know what type of Taurus you are. I don't. Because almost every Taurus I know, we love our fur babies. We love our babies. So, leave me a comment. Let me know what type of fur babies you have. Do you love your fur babies? What would you do for them? I haven't done questioning the couch in a while because I've been in a lot of pain, and doing so much it was just too much for me at the time. So next year, we're going to get back into everything. Discussions in the streets, news you can use. You know, we're going to do late nights on the couch. And I'm thinking about doing Wednesday mornings. Good morning, Queen. I'm thinking about doing Wednesday mornings. So, but you know, every holiday I do it in the mornings. If you've been tuning into the couch, we going into the 4th season. Into the 4th season. And one thing about the morning that as I'm older that I have to get used to is taking medication. And I know a lot of us is like, oh, well, I'm not going to be taking medication. Natural. Okay. I'm natural for the most part. But I tried being natural about, and we're going to get into some nasty shit. I tried to be natural about my digestive system as well. But all my life, I've always had an issue with my digestive system. I've always told people, and they always told me something was wrong with me, but I was like, no, it's not. I don't feel nothing. But I always tell people, I'm not a shitter. I'm not that type of person that just shits. And again, I know this is going to be some nasty shit to talk about, but it has to be talked about because guess what? Some of y'all out here are suffering without even knowing that you're suffering. I didn't know I was suffering. I didn't feel pain like that. Now, I'll take that back. I felt pain and I feel pain, but I didn't really know how to describe it except y'all gonna laugh at me. I thought I was hungry. I thought it was hunger pains. This is what you just walked into. Is I was thinking I was having hunger pains because I would be like, ugh, because it would burn so bad up here. It would be hurting so bad. I'd be like, ugh. And then when I go eat it, it feels like it's making it better. Well, this is why I say it's important to make sure that you check on you. Because again, I didn't know that I was suffering. I didn't know that I was in pain. I didn't know that something was wrong. I just knew that I've never been a shitter. And rewind, before I went to DHS custody, I went to DHS custody at the age of 14. Before I went to DHS custody, my parents took me to get a colonoscopy. You don't usually get those until you're older. Nobody ever told me why. None of that shit. I didn't find out. I tried to get my results when I got older, like around like last year, because I was just like, you know, I'm feeling pain. Now, mind you, for those that know, this year I've had a total hysterectomy, which means that I had, which not everybody that has a total hysterectomy means that they had fibroids and cysts, but I personally had fibroids and cysts, 24 of them. And my stomach, still, you can still see the imprints of them in my stomach, even though they're gone. Now, with them being so much and so big, they was wedged between my rectum and my bladder. Now, mind you, I'm already in pain. I have lupus. I'm already thinking that, you know, I don't know, honestly. I just knew that I was in pain. I was just like, oh my God, like, I don't know exactly what it is, but my back hurt. And, you know, I'm saying my shoulder hurt, my ribs, my this. I didn't really know how to pinpoint because I was hurting everywhere. So I found out I had the fibroids. I found out one was wedged between my rectum. Boom. Now, I've had these fibroids and cysts apparently over 15 years. I've imagined not being able to shit properly for over 15 years. Now, I know y'all probably like, that's disgusting and da-da-da-da-da-da. It didn't give off a smell to where, it was sometimes, but like, not like constantly to where I'm like, okay, something is wrong. I need to go get checked. I never felt like that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when I shit, I was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But nothing to where I was just like, oh my God, I need to go get checked. Nothing like that. So I didn't really know how much pain I was in and what the fuck I was going through. I haven't really got my test results yet, but I feel like it might be something. So I'm going to keep you guys posted. But what made my wife and I go and get a colonoscopy is one of our friends died from a gastric issue, you know, and she went and got a colonoscopy and found out that she had an issue down there. And, you know, we not ones to wait around. So I don't want you to wait around. I said all of that to say, get yourself checked, whether you male or female. Get yourself a colonoscopy. Even if you feel like, oh, well, I shit all the time. Okay. But what does your shit look like? Because certain shits mean something. And no matter how nasty you might think that this is to talk about, guess what? That's why people are dying from something wrong with their colon or something wrong with they bowel area. Because it's nasty to talk about. Because why would you talk about that? That's disgusting. What? Shit? Ugh. Oh. So, it's nasty to talk about, to bring awareness, to let you know that you will not, sometimes you won't feel no pain. And you can be really in a lot of danger, having a lot of issues. If you've been following me, then you know that I went to go get this colonoscopy about a week ago. 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry. And they couldn't do it because they said I was too full of shit. So they gave me another regimen. And they told me to come back. I said, okay. I wasn't even able to eat for Christmas. With the regimen that they gave me 2 different type of pills. And the gallon of liquid to drink. And even though they was able to do it this last time, guess what? I still had shit inside. You never know. Like, I'm telling you, like, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. But go get checked. Go get checked because you never know. I was thinking this pain was coming from being hungry. Then I'm looking it up. And I hate looking it up because you know how we be self-diagnosing ourselves. We do. Thank you, April. Thank you. We self-diagnose ourselves sometimes. So when I got out this last time, my doctor waited and told me that, he didn't see any polyps, which is good. No, nothing that they had to cut off, but he said that they had to do a autopsy because I was very red inside. I was like, very red inside. It makes sense because I feel like even though those fibroids are gone, and I may be tripping, but I feel like it's very, like, swollen inside. Like, I don't feel like it hurts to pee. And I don't have a UTI, none of that shit. I've got checked. That's why I'm like, that's why I kept going back to doctors, like, something is not right. Because first y'all told me it's my back. Then y'all told me it's that. Then y'all tell me it's that. But I'm telling you, like, okay, I got the fibroids removed, but it's something that just, and I was telling them, like, whenever I'm going to use this as an example. Say that this is your colon, your gastric bypass-ish shit. Say this is the tube where your shit comes out. Now imagine 10.9 centimeters plus 23 other fibroids sitting on top of it, and it's just going like this. It's supposed to be like this. But you have a fibroid one that's huge, and the other ones that's just so many of them that now it's got where you supposed to shit, where it's supposed to come out, smashed like this. Mind you, it's supposed to be like this. So now it's smashed. And so every time when you try to shit, it comes out bloop, just a little bit, just like little bitty. And then y'all know the ones that y'all call little bitty turds. Little bitty turds. Well, guess what? Them little bitty turds are not healthy. If you like, oh, well, I just shit and it came out like bloop, bloop, bloop. That's not healthy. That doesn't mean that you have good shit. It's supposed to look like one solid shit. It's supposed to come out like one solid shit every time. And it's a certain type of color. I'm dead ass serious. If it's any other color, if it's any other shape, then there's an issue. I kid you not. So imagine trying to shit through all of these fibroids. And look how small it is. It's not the full size anymore. So now it's hard. So now you get those fibroids removed and look what happens. Does it go back up? No, it didn't go back up. So I always say, since they was removed, I was like, I feel like where I shit was like a straw, like it was smashed and it didn't come back up. So it didn't come, look where it's supposed to come. Look how it's supposed to be. But look, fibroids never came back up. You have to really pay attention to how you shit, how it's coming out, what color it is. I don't give a fuck if you in a rush. Life is too short to be cutting corners, especially with your health. Life is entirely too short. And again, you can literally be going through issues down here and not even realize it, because I'm telling you, I don't have pain to where I'm like all the time. But certain times I'm like, oh my God, like it hurts so bad. And I tell my wife, I'm like, oh, like baby, like that's what made me go to the doctor and find out about the fibroids in the first place. I thought it was my colon the whole time, which I still believe that it, with it being smashed like that and not being able to come back up, it's got to be an issue. And again, like I said, we be self-diagnosing ourselves, but ain't nothing wrong with it. You have to sometimes get a second opinion, a third opinion, a fourth opinion anyway. Why not let one of your opinions be one of them? For real. So when I looked it up, it said Crohn's disease. And the symptoms that I have fits the description, unfortunately. And, if they do tell me that that's what it is, then, even though it's not a cure for it, it's not like I won't be able to learn more about it. I've been just doing research, on myself, on, just different type of diseases down there, I feel really fucked up about Amy and Olivia's situation. And I can only imagine how they feel. This is early morning. We're supposed to be having fun and having a good time. But we are at the age now that our health is way more important than before. No matter if you want to check or not, it won't make the problem go away. So you have to make sure that you're okay. I don't want to lose another friend. I don't want to lose another close friend or another person that I was locked up with. I don't. And we don't have to talk every day for me to feel like this. I could see you in prison one time, and if I hear that you pass away, I'm gonna cry. I know it's scary. to go get checked, I get scared. I was scared. I can't stop thinking about when I woke up and he was like, well, the inside was really red, but we're going to do it. That scared me. Like, what do you mean? Can you elaborate? And then now I got to wait a week. The fuck? Anyways. Please, it's very important. This is going to be another subject that we talk about on the couch. And we're going to call it the scary subjects. The scary subjects, because sometimes talking about where shit comes out of seems disrespectful to people, seems rude, seems unladylike. I don't give a fuck about being ladylike when it comes to making sure that you're aware to get checked. You think I give a fuck? No. I could lose followers right now. I could lose viewers right now. And I don't care. It's so important to make sure that you guys know that even though we live in our life like it's golden, our insides could be really going through it. Waiting patiently like, one day you're going to get me checked. Some people take pride in saying, oh shit, I ain't been to the doctor in almost 5 years. I'm good. I'm straight. I got a clean bill of health. I've been good. And then there's some people that ain't even had sex and they'll be like, I ain't had sex. Ain't no reason for me to go get checked. I'm feeling good. I ain't sick. Not knowing that they could be really going through something in the inside. Not knowing they can have some really serious health issues that you don't feel on the outside. That can really happen. That can really be you. And, you know, so for the ones that deal with going through the scary health issues, the scary part, if you are one of those ones that dealt with a issue with no symptoms, speak out. Speak up. And the reason why I say that is because whenever you look up statistics, they don't really give you the statistics of the people that it didn't affect. Because the people that it didn't affect, they didn't really either get the chance to tell someone to document it, or they didn't document it because it didn't affect them at first until it was too late. And that's like that with a lot of situations, domestic violence. If you don't report domestic violence, and then one day, all of a sudden you kill this person, they're going to be like, well, you didn't. You're going to have to go back to you're going to have to fight, excuse me. You're going to have to fight the case. You're going to have to prove it. That's time, money, and energy that sometimes people don't even have. Or if you have, you don't have that much of. Or you're not going to have enough to last. It's very important to document things that are happening to you mentally, physically, and emotionally. Don't just get a journal for your mental health. Get a journal for your health, for your mind, body, and soul. And write about it. If you feeling some type of way, yeah, my symptoms today, you know, I've been having cold sweats, nightmares, and write that down. Write that down. Keep a document. Because you never know. You might pass away. And your journal might stay in your family. And your great-great-grandchild might be reading it. And they might be like, oh my God, like I feel these symptoms too. But because you never documented it with your doctor, there's no way for them to verify it. They gotta, when you have to start from the bottom to figure out what's wrong with you, it takes a lot of different tests. You have to go through a lot of different stuff. But by your great-great-granddaughter finding your journal and reading what you documented on what you were feeling before you passed away, it helped her to tell her doctor what to look for, what the symptoms was that her great-great-grandmother had that nobody else in her family had. And it was able to get quicker to the solution. Whether they're now Crohn's disease, lupus, none of those have cures. Now, I know there's somebody, because I get this every time. I know there's somebody that's watching and they're like, Dr. Sebi has cured everything. Respectfully, where's Dr. Sebi? And I don't mean that he died from what he was using, from what he was teaching. I mean, they killed him, murdered him. And respectfully, where's his son? From trying to carry on his father's legacy. If he hasn't been sentenced, he's still on trial right now. Okay? I said all of that to say this. Even if I was to follow the Dr. Sebi diet, go to where, what makes you think that the government didn't poison that after they killed him? Because they knew that we was going to try to cure ourselves. What makes you think that? No, seriously. Why haven't you heard of nobody now saying, I'm cured from the Dr. Sebi concoctions from lupus right now? If they're poisoning our seeds right now in America in our fruits and vegetables, what makes you think that they're not doing that to everything that Dr. Sebi told us to go get? They was like, hell yeah, bruh. The government was like, dog, I got this in the bank. Dr. Sebi told them where to go. Let's just poison those bitches first and then get the rest of the fruits and vegetables last. Because we know that they're going to go try to cure themselves. Let's make our clones. Let's replace these original ones and put our clones, our poisoned clones out there for them to think that they're going to go follow Dr. Sebi's treatment and cure themselves. I'm not going to say allegedly because this is the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. This is what the fuck I be thinking in my head. This is what the fuck, yeah. Y'all seen, come on now, y'all see how the watermelons been, the avocados. I'm not about to play. I'm not about to play. What makes y'all think that they didn't go do that to come on now? They're like, yeah, go. Please go. Follow Dr. Sebi. We want you to. Carry on his legacy. And who's to say that Dr. Sebi didn't find out before he died, before he was murdered, and was about to be a whistleblower and about to tell us all. But they got to him first. They got to him first. If there's a cure for lupus, please send me someone respectfully that has been cured from it. Please let me interview them. Because one person told me that they was cured from lupus and they got out my car and they was like, looking like Usher. I said, my baby, I know you want to believe that you're cured from lupus. And I trust me when I say I want to be cured from lupus. But don't sit up there and lie to yourself. Because lying to yourself is going to make you so much more depressed than actually acknowledging the fact that you have lupus and that there's no cure. I had to literally acknowledge the fact that, okay, this is it. And what's wild is it took me a while before I actually had an official diagnosis, because the doctors kept saying, oh, you don't have lupus. But it was one doctor that found out when I was in prison, and they found out in 2009. I didn't find out till the end of 2014. And this man did everything he could to figure out what was wrong with me. So he did tests on the slide when I was at the halfway house. And he told me I had lupus. He said, now you're going to have to go to another doctor to get your lupus, diagnosis list, da-da-da-da-da. He said, but yes. So mind you, it takes a long time to get into these doctors. My appointment was a year out. I finally was able to get in. When I finally was able to get in, they actually called me and canceled my appointment, which was at the beginning of this year. And then I had to wait till the end of this year to get into an actual lupus doctor, and they confirmed it. But anyways, it's so many cases that go on like that. And then we have to deal with faking being okay for so long that by the time that we get the diagnosis, it's like, okay. Yeah, take the pill. No. Let me tell you something. I took my lupus medicine, and if I show them to you, you're going to be like, what the fuck? I took my lupus medicine the first maybe 2 days because I was like, I need some relief. I'm not getting no relief from my feet. This is terrible. Guess what? My wife was like, baby, if you don't stop taking that, ain't no reason why you need to be acting this slow. And I was just moving slow, acting slow. It was too much. I couldn't wake up. It's not that they was helping me. They was putting me to sleep. Putting me to sleep. I love you too. I love you too. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Early in the morning, okay. Hey, during the holidays, I do it early in the mornings because, chill. So y'all see me Thursday morning, yeah. You will see me Thursday and Friday morning. Good morning, Zena, I love you. You will see me Thursday and Friday. So, make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. We're going to jump into another song. I'm going to go check on my fur babies, and we're going to get right back into it. I got a couple things before we wrap it up. I love you guys. Radio channel. Yeah, early mornings with Janelle, the real Janelle, that is. It might be a lot of Janelles out there, but I bet you they let their name start in with an E. Well, that's Janelle E. I'm Janelle. Hey, yeah. Let's go. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, up. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles. I told you ain't no fucking I know y'all said it. I know y'all said it. Now, I said earlier during the show to trust your instincts. It's going to be very important that you use what you've been using all year. Have you been trusting your instincts this year? Haven't you been using your discernment a lot this year and you've been like, you know what, I ain't going to do that. And then you didn't do it, and then you come to find out that it was good that you didn't. It was good that you didn't. Well, 2025, I keep telling y'all, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. It's going to be to the point where you like, this ain't real. This can't be real. Am I up? You're going to try to wake yourself up. Your discernment is going to mean the world. Your relationships that you built with people over the years is going to come in handy. So that's why I keep telling y'all, spread love. Be kind. If you feel like you don't know where you stand in this world, always know that you stand in this world to do great things and to be a good person and to help and to love. If you think anything other than that, it's because that's where you want to do it. I mean, we are meant to spread love. Now, there are some people that's meant to be in this world that is meant to balance it out. I ain't gonna say that they meant to spread evil, but they here to balance it out. You just have to decide which balance are you on? What side are you on? Where do you balance out at? It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits in the mornings. Okay. I will see you guys Thursday morning. I love you so much. Have a good day.